name is Mariam Al-Naimi. I'm the coordinator, founder and creator of the Elderly House Project, which revolves around students from different schools, countries, ages and nationalities coming here and helping elderlies and helping them around eating, making their lives easier. The film you will watch will have different doctors, students and people from different paths of life talking to you about what they think the elderly house is, answering this one question that states, do you think that that volunteering at the elderly house in Qatar will raise awareness about it and help make people's lives there easier? The goal of this film is to show people's thoughts about students volunteering at the elderly house and to show the students' thoughts and reactions to their jobs here and to prove that volunteering here does actually raise awareness about the elderly house.
Qatar is fortunately is a country having good economy. Even the futuristic years are predicted to be even better. In any case, I think it is our duty to always think and help of the elderly in the society, especially when we are those who doesn't have this and who are elderly, to have a comfortable life, thinking about their health, their right care for them. All this is really required. Qatar is already having such enterprises as I know, but definitely there are much more room for all of us to take this up.
The elderly health care in Qatar are good motivation for the students in the state of Qatar. Because if the elderly people themselves find that there is somebody come especially to help in his salary, they just come for help it will increase their esteem, and they will proud that there is a young people in the state of Qatar caring about. They also get some self-confidence that they are cared about by the whole society.
Student volunteers encourage people to volunteer to the others, the people to look after their elderly people, I think. And we should encourage people to look after their elderly, especially among the people to look after their elderly people.
I personally didn't even know there was an elderly house in Qatar. So I think if there's more opportunities that are like better advertised or like told about, like if they're more known about, and you take people there, I think that will definitely raise awareness about it as well. And I definitely think it will help make the elderly, like the people who live there, their lives easier. Because I went to Brazil in December for community service, and we worked at an HIV camp sort of, and like you had the option of working with kids or working with elderly people, and I did both. But I found that like kids are kids, like they're just gonna have a great time regardless. But I feel like especially for elderly people, like if they get used to the routine, like being there every day, but if they have like new people coming in every day, and then if you read with them, if you sit and talk to them, and I think like it'll make their days different, like it'll change the routine for them, and having like someone else to talk to, not just the same people every day, will definitely make their lives better.
I think volunteerism is, it'll have a double impact. It'll help the people that are receiving the service, as well as help the people that are providing the service. Service rendered is never forgotten. The people that receive the service may be getting old in their age and have a hard time remembering names, but they never forget an act of kindness.
First of all, volunteering for any humanitarian cause, whether it's helping the elderly, whether it's cleaning the streets, whether it's doing something that is a good charitable deed, I think that's one of the best things humans can do. And whether you choose to help an old person cross the road, or whether you choose to clean the streets, whether you choose to do something good for society, I think that's amazing, because in turn, what you give to society will return back to you in a very good form. I think people should treat others what they want to be treated. Imagine 50, 40, 30, or even 20 years in the future, well, where you or someone you know will become an elderly person. How will you want to be treated? And imagine these elderly people at homes. They probably most likely not related to each other. They want to spend their last few years of their precious lives remaining to be loved, to be cared for, because to be loved for and to be cared for are the two most important feelings that people should have. And basically, volunteering will help achieve this specific goal. And every person, no matter how old they are, will inevitably become old. And some of them might live in the homes, some of them might live at their own homes. But nonetheless, all of them require the care, the shelter, the love that they require. So I think it's a very good idea to help them.
I think these people, they need more care, they need more help, and they need more love. When we volunteer here, we offer them this care, we fill the gap that they're missing. They go back to their infancy stage and they need more care, like small kids. And they have fun and they laugh at stuff that we actually don't laugh at. It's like for small kids and everything. it's very nice. It's a very nice experience, and I think these people do really need more attention. So everyone volunteer.
I think that volunteering at the elderly house, yeah, does actually raise awareness, because when I finish with this experience, I'll be able to go to other people and tell them about this experience, and I'll tell them that there actually exists an elderly house in Qatar, and it does make. We actually can make the people's lives here easier, because we'll be able to communicate with them, like other people other than nurses will be able to communicate with them and spend time with them.
Volunteering at the elderly gives the elderly a chance to communicate and mingle with others. Most elderly needs communication and talking to other people besides healthcare, and by volunteering we accomplish this.
People volunteering in elderly house would really raise the awareness of people in Qatar, since they're showing the careness of people and taking care of the elder people.
Having people volunteer for this project is an amazing opportunity. As volunteers, we get to experience something different, something that doesn't usually occur very often. I think that having volunteers will raise awareness about the elderly house in Qatar, because the more volunteers there are, the more people will know about it. The elderly here get to see different faces, new faces, and they would have others to talk to, not the people they usually talk to. So as volunteers, we are here to provide for them that special care, and the more volunteers there are, the easier their lives will be.
Having people to volunteer will raise awareness in Qatar, because people who come here each year need to be taken care of and need to be to feel comfortable in this place. And this experience is beneficial for us and for the elderly people, because every time they see new faces, they can communicate easier, and we just try to make it comfortable for them.
I think helping the elderly homes gives you an experience to help others, as well as the elderly people experience people helping them.
Yes, I do think that it will make their lives easier, and it's also hopefully will raise awareness. A lot of people don't know there's an elderly house, so it's a good experience to be helping with that. And it's also a good experience for the elderly, because some of them don't get visitors, so it's nice for them to see new faces, people actually care.
I believe it does raise awareness in Qatar, because I thought that an elderly house, if I go there, I would find people, old people, healthy people, sitting there telling us stories and stuff. But when I came here, I found sick people who are paralyzed. Yeah.
Yes, I do believe so, because before this, I didn't even know this place existed. And as you know, there's something called the word of mouth, where people just tell other people about the stuff that they either liked or disliked. So I think all the people here are gonna either tell their parents or their friends, so the other people are gonna know. And I'm sure next year when you do this again, you're gonna have more people do this.
Actually, I do, because I think that the volunteers that did the thing will tell more people about it, and more people will know and join next time, and it will just spread around, and most people will come so they can help other people.
Yeah, I believe that by coming here, it will raise awareness among individuals, because we'll have a general idea about how the place works and operates, and we'll deal with different lives and situations, and hopefully we will know that an elderly house does actually exist in Qatar.